In this video, we're going to be doing a improvement to our weapon switching. So when we go to switch, what we want to do is we want to go back to the previous, uh, so for example, switch to next weapon. Let's say we hit the end of the array. Instead of stopping until we use our previous weapon function to go back, I want to go to from the end of the array to the beginning of the array. And the exact opposite here. When we're at the start of the array, I want to go to the end of the array and that sort of thing. We're just going to do a simple else right here. Copy, paste, and set weapon index to equal 0. Same thing down here for previous weapon. We're going to do an else. Copy and paste. We're going to set weapon index to equal the size of the array. So weapon array dot num. And I want to do a -1 here, so that way we're not reaching out of the end. So for example, if weapon array has one element, num is going to report or return 1. Well, array indexes, we always start at 0. So we go 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So that's why we're subtracting 1. That way we're starting at the very end. We're not going to the end of the array plus 1 element, which would kind of get us out of bounds. Alrighty, let's see. So I scroll down, M1 carbine, and I'm just going to keep scrolling down, and as you can see, it's cycling right on through. I go up, and it's doing the exact same thing. And we can also go very fast. Oh crap. I don't know why that scared the crap out of me. But yeah, we now have our weapon switching. So what we're doing, if we're at the end of the array, so weapon index +1 is too far, we can't go past it, what we're going to do is run this else. We're going to set the weapon index back to 0, so we're at the first element, and we're going to go to that first element of the array. And for the previous weapon, we're going to do the exact opposite. So if weapon index -1 is going to be less than 0, we're going to run this else, and we're going to set the weapon index to be this length, pretty much the weapon index is going to be the very last index or valid index of this weapon array. And then we're going to set it. So that way it's just a continuous kind of loop through. And that's what we want. It helps keep the gameplay nice and fluid. So, as always, if you liked what I'm doing and you want to help support me, the link to my Patreon's in the description. And if you have any sort of questions or anything like that, there's also a link to my Discord server where you can join the others, chat, ask questions, and all that kind of stuff. So, as always, I will see you in the next one.